Hello, good morning and welcome. My name's Ian. This is my podcast in relation to my book, Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds. How is everyone doing out there? I'm a little bit worn out today. I've been swimming for the fourth time this week. That'll be it for this week now. Got 3 more weeks before I go, well, I'm going to have a rest for a week before I go skiing. But yeah, there's a few things happening and a few things that I've got coming up. So this is, like I said, this is my podcast in relation to my book, Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds, which is my autobiography. I have mitochondria, and lots of other people in the UK do, and it'll be great if we can make it more aware and more mainstream. But yeah, like I said, I've been going swimming for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm gonna go swimming at least for the next 3 weeks before I go skiing. Sorry, I just got one of my helpers to sort my rowing machine out the other day. So I might go for a little bit of a row in the next couple of days, and I'll do a bit of rowing and then I'll drift for a little while. I'll just sit there and drift, as you do. One thing that I've got coming up tomorrow, I'm going to the Blue Light Theatre Company pantomime. They raise money for MMD, and one of my sister's best friends writes it every year, and I go and support it. And so it's at Aiken Working Men's Club, and I think it's this Thursday, Friday, and I'm not sure if it's Saturday afternoon, and then next Thursday and Friday, or I'm not sure if it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or just Thursday, Friday next week. It's the Blue Light Theatre Company, and it's called Nithered, is it, this year. I showed myself up the other day because I said to my sister, I said, "Oh, I hope I know some of the songs this year, because I didn't recognise any of them last year because Perry wrote them." And my sister's like, "No, Perry didn't write them. They were from shows, Ian." I'm like, "Oh, there must have been shows that I didn't know of." So we're going to see that tomorrow night, which should be really good. I can't. The problem, my other sister that's visually impaired, she waits until they get it out, get the DVD done, which I should maybe get to see as well, because I struggle to see like distance and detail. But it's still really good. It's mainly people that work in the emergency services that that are in the company, and I think they rehearse it from like summer onwards, once or twice a week. But of course, as you know, if you're working for emergency services, your maybe aren't available some days and you are other days, XYZ. I don't know the politics, but anyway, we're going to see it tomorrow night, and like I say, it's at Aiken Working Men's Club in York. Did anyone see Gladiators? Gladiators started last week, didn't it? For the last several years, I've been going to my local supermarket, going up the ramp to get out, and always thinking of it and being like the travelator that you used to have on Gladiators. They still have the travelator, but because I'm trying to push my wheelchair up it, it's it's such a steep slope in the manual chair, yeah. But yeah, it was really good. Like I say, used to watch it in the mid-90s, and with it being on again, it I think they're all new gladiators in it, because of course all of them will be like 20 odd years older now. The ones that were in Gladiators in the 90s. But yeah, it was really good. So yeah. What else have we got coming up? I went to the football. Was it last Wednesday? And we beat Fulham. If we beat Fulham next week, we'll be then going to Wembley. When I go skiing, I'll get off the plane and get my friends to meet me at the airport, and then we'll go to the cup final. I did that about 8 years ago. It clashed 8 years ago. So the cup game last week, the semi-finals, a two-legged affair. So if we beat Fulham next week, we will we'll be in the final. It'll probably be a ballot for the tickets. So I mean, chances are I never seem to win these kind of ballots, but you never know your luck. And all being well, we should get a ticket, hopefully. What else have we got happening? Like I said, this is my podcast in relation to my book, Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds. I'm hopefully getting my power assist wheels fitted, fixed. Independence Mobility are sending, hopefully Invacare, who manufacture them, are sending a courtesy set to Independence Mobility. Then I'm sending my chair back, and the wheels are going to be fitted to my chair that doesn't work, and then the wheels that don't work are going to be sent back, and then hopefully we will get the wheels back working, because at the moment, even going swimming and that, I'm using the manual chair. I either have to push so far and then get a bus, or get two buses. And then when you get on a bus on a morning before 9 o'clock, they sometimes question your bus pass. But if you say, it's a blind bus pass, because obviously when I'm sat in the wheelchair, not obviously because you don't all know this, but when I'm sat in the wheelchair, nobody knows that I can't see. So I just have to turn around, so it's a blind bus pass. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this brief podcast, and please look at other podcasts that are on the site, and please, if you've enjoyed them, please download the book Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds, and hopefully I will speak to you all very soon and tell you what's coming up in the next week or so. But anyway, goodbye for now. Goodbye.